Let's face it, you may not always have access to a fantastic vocal warm-up for your voice. You may be on your way to the gig, your battery may be dying on your phone and you need to save it, or maybe you just haven't chosen your favorite vocal warm-up routine yet. And even though we probably all know that it's best to do a fantastic vocal warm-up with vocal exercises to improve your singing voice, many singers and even many voice teachers may not know that you can use songs to help you warm up your voice before your big performance. Now, there are several benefits to singing songs to use to warm up your voice. All vocal warm-ups are going to thin out the mucus secretions that hang out on your vocal cords, and they're going to increase blood flow to the vocal fold tissues, which help you sing better. Warming up your voice is also going to help you eliminate the breaks in the strain that come when you're singing something totally cold. And finally, singing songs, and lyrics especially, will help you warm up the resonators and the articulators in your voice that are responsible for enunciation, registration, and being able to sing from your lower registers up to your higher vocal registers, and even help you remember lyrics better. Hi, I'm Matt from RamseyVoice.com, and here's how to warm up your voice using songs. So for today's class, we're going to imagine that we're going to break down this warm-up into 3 different parts. You can also think of this as choosing 3 different songs to help you warm up your voice before a performance. In the first part, or in the first song, I'm going to recommend that you choose a song that is going to help you exercise the lower part of your vocal range. In the vocal world, we call this the chest voice range. And what we're looking for here is songs that live and sound fantastic in the bottom part of your vocal range. No high notes for you just yet. If you're a guy, think of singers like Johnny Cash, David Bowie, and Bill Withers. Of course, find your own examples from the music that you love. And if you're a woman, think of songs by singers like Amy Winehouse, Tracy Chapman, or Lana Del Rey. Remember, these are just examples, but I want you to look for songs that really exploit that resonance in the bottom part of your voice. That is such a crucial part of getting everything opened up and feeling great. In the second part of your vocal warm-up, or in the second song that you choose of your vocal warm-up using songs, I want you to think about songs that have either just a couple of high notes in them, or just one short section that has a couple of high notes in it. Think 80 to 90% within your comfortable vocal range, and only 10 to 20% outside of your vocal range. Now, this type of song is always difficult for singers to kind of figure out and choose for themselves. And that totally makes sense because many beginning singers will either choose songs that are too easy in this category or songs that are way too difficult. So as a voice teacher, I like to give a few examples. If you're a guy, look for songs that are kind of similar in makeup to Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. What's so cool about this song is most of it just stays in the lower part or in the chest voice of most male voices. So we've got that sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, right? Very easy to do. However, the bridge is where things get really interesting, where we have that G4. So that look like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. And he's got that, I can't do what dead people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. So you'll notice that most of it stays in a very comfortable range, but just in that section is where we have our high notes. You know yourselves. Choose songs that are appropriate for you. Or if you're a lady, maybe take a look at songs that match kind of the example like Rihanna's Stay. It's a beautiful song that for most of it just stays very comfortable in her chest voice. That all along it was a fever. Just in that kind of really strong chest voice area for a woman. However, at the very end, she just has that, I want you to stay. Ooh. She just has a stay. she just has a couple of those notes where she's accessing the top part of her voice up there. Again, these are just examples. Choose songs that match and fit your own vocal style and your performance style. At this point, your voice should be pretty warmed up, and you've even started singing songs that have some higher notes in them in the top part of the vocal range, or what we call the head voice. So in the last part of your vocal warm-up, or in the last song that you choose songs that stay up in the higher part of your voice for longer. If you're a guy, think of examples of songs by singers like Chris Cornell of Audioslave and Soundgarden, or songs by Sam Smith. Or if you're a lady, think of trying songs by singers like Mariah Carey or Sarah Bareilles. The point, again, is not to choose these exact singers or these exact songs, but choose songs that fit this level of difficulty for you. Keep in mind that you don't have to sing all 3.5 minutes of all of these songs in order to warm up your voice. Sometimes it can be just as effective to select little segments and sections of these songs and practice them over and over, and that in itself will help you warm up your voice. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to check me out at my main channel at Ramsey Voice Studio, and if you want to download 10 free vocal warm-ups, check out ramseyvoice.com.